been home for 5 years. His record is wiped clean, but Rod Blagojevich is still angry about his prosecution and conviction. Now he says he wants some retribution. A more reflective Blagojevich told me he still has nightmares about his first 3 years in federal prison, when he shared brutal living conditions with convicted murderers, sex offenders, and drug dealers.
The recurring dream, one of the themes of the dreams, is I'm still there, and I keep asking myself, what am I still doing here? I was supposed to be going home long ago. And then I wake up and I'm relieved that I'm no longer there.
But the former governor wasted no time veering back to his obsession, trying to convince the public he was framed by the feds.
The whole thing was a corrupt prosecution by corrupt prosecutors who themselves should be in jail.
On the counts that he attempted to sell a U.S. Senate seat for personal gain, Blagojevich says he was caught on tape simply asking questions to his lawyer.
You mean to tell me in a free country that supposedly celebrates the First Amendment, you can't talk on private conversations and throw out all kinds of ideas? You don't have a right to come up with stupid ideas and see whether or not your advisors and lawyers think it makes sense or it's even legal? You can't ask questions? They criminalize those things against me. The sons of
on counts related to shaking down then Children's Memorial Hospital by threatening to rescind $8 million in state money if the CEO didn't pay up. He says there's no crime because no exchange ever took place.
What he asked for, he got. The request for fundraising, my brother never got. Never a threat, never a promise, perfectly legal, not a shakedown of a hospital, and I ought to sue those sons of for slander.
The pugilistic former governor and former Golden Glove boxer still looking for a knockout punch against former U.S. Attorney Pat Fitzgerald, who famously said Lincoln was rolling over in his grave. But does Blago believe prosecutors also had it out for other convicted politicians like Mike Madigan and Ed Burke?
The cases of Madigan and Burke and the others that you mentioned are very different from mine, and I can't judge the specifics because I don't really know a lot about them. I can only tell you about my case, and I know what they did to me, and I do know, because I recognize it, they did the same thing to Trump.
Blagojevich says he's in the final stages of writing a book, the title of which we cannot say on TV. And you can catch the full interview with Rod Blagojevich Friday night at 9:30 p.m. on Paris on Politics. Reporting from the Loop, Paris Schutz, Fox 32, Chicago.